What's happening? It's your boy, Mr. Butler. It's the best day of my life. Today is not. Oh, tomorrow's not promised. Go on, do your little dance while they still playing your song. It's been so long. I'm sorry. It's been so long. So, since it's been 9 months since I really been back on here, man. But a lot of things have been happening behind the scenes. Unfortunately, we have had a onslaught of shootings in DeKalb County, in Atlanta, in our backyard. China 11 called us up, wanted to have a discussion. Let's dive into it. But they got your boy on the news, man. I was on the news. Here we go. I said, here we go.
We reported on just this year. Activists say it's not the area or police presence, but say the violence on flat shoals can only be solved by the community. 11 Live Teresa Bowles spoke with some groups about what they are doing to try and help and has a story for us this morning.
What I see is a lack of love.
Local activists say Decatur's Flat Shoals Road is experiencing more loss than love.
The police cannot solve this problem.
But DeKalb County police have to keep showing up to this community because of violence. Most recently, a man described as a bystander lost his life outside the Highland Club.
That's over there by the hemp.
One bad decision can lead to a lifetime of
There's an Omar, y'all.
prison or even dying.
Dr. Omar Howard knows about bad decisions. One left him behind bars for more than 50.
Now, true story. I was actually incarcerated with Omar. Omar was trying to save people's life when we was in chain gang, bro. I'm just being honest. Like, the same way he is advocating now, he was advocating for people. I don't say just trying to stop nonsense, bro. He was trying to get you to go to Bible study. He was walking it like he talking, bro. I'm just being honest. I have done work with Omar in the community over the years. He just tried to get me to come out for Christmas Eve, man. They was buying shoes for kids at the Foot Locker, man, and I couldn't make it out. I was putting Christmas packages together for the kids at the RYDC, so I couldn't make it out. Let's hear what he had to say.
Years. However, in just 1 year, there have been at least 8 shootings on Flat Shoals. It started New Year's Eve with a 33-year-old man found shot dead. The next month, a 20-year-old man and a 22-year-old woman were shot at Aspen Woods Apartments. In March, someone was shot at the Earl Bar. Then in April, a man was shot dead at the Food Bar. Next in May, 35-year-old Mariana Mitchell and 33-year-old Lamar Pringle were shot and killed near Efficiency Lounge. And lastly, a teen was shot at the Chevron in October.
This is very disturbing. This is something that unfortunately has become something we've become used to.
But Dr. Terrence Berry says he doesn't have to be. It's time organizations lead the charge in putting a stop to violence.
We have an obligation. We need to stop it before it gets to the police.
Damon Butler says he grew up in this community. He says it starts with not leaving kids behind. He believes a broken family unit and what they take in, such as music and entertainment, can lead down the path of no return.
The kids are filling up all this cookies and candy, this crime and this danger, and then we're wondering why they got stomach aches.
Groups like One Mo, Hope Hustlers.
I'll say it again because I've said it before. Some very basic instincts, some very, very basic elements that have to be changed. I was just talking about it in the class that I facilitated tonight. You got to watch what you consume. You have to be conscious of what you're allowing to your system, because that and what you're allowing to your system, it will eventually come out. It'll eventually come out. And if you listening to murder and killing and all this unlawfulness, and when it's time to, it's just like studying for a test. Hey, you got a chemistry test coming up on Friday. Study. You study for chemistry. You push this chemistry off in. And then when Friday, you demonstrate. So what we have is our teens, our young adults. They listen to this music. This music is forced upon us in every aspect of life. It is commercialized. It is utilized. It is what I did say in this interview, and they didn't. They cut it out. I got on your girl Kamala, cause I can't understand for the life of me how you had no disrespect to, and this is what I said during the interview, no disrespect to Glorilla or Megan Thee Stallion or my man from the Migos. Takeoff. Was it Takeoff? No. Whatever my man name is from the Migos. The vice president quoted in one of her speeches, she quoted this brother. She said, my opponent is not willing to walk it like he talk it. And the truth is, when you go listen to the lyrics of that song, they is talking about selling drugs in this song. So what I'm saying is that the black on black crime is commercialized and it's pushed upon us, and no disrespect to Kamala, but the people of Atlanta are way smarter than that. You could have got Killer Mike to come on and speak some words, but you went and got these people. I got a 10-year-old daughter. She like Glorilla and she like Megan Thee Stallion, but she understands that this is entertainment and these people, this is not what's going on. This is not how you move. And for you to bring these people for an election thinking that, this is what's going to move us, was almost like a slap in the face. But more importantly, we got to be conscious. We got to be conscious as a people as to what we allow. You got to just move something in. These people not going to stop listening to the black on black crime. You got to try to strategically maneuver them somewhere else. You got to try to ease something else into their life. Because if not, then it's just going to keep going and keep going. The United States has the highest prison population in the world. African Americans are the minority in these United States, but we are the majority in the prison. Are we just bad people? Are we just evil? Pay attention to the media. Pay attention to every couple of months, they break a black man down. I ain't saying no names. I'm just saying that in the news, you're going to see it. And whenever they get a chance, it don't matter what's going on. A brother could be and save somebody, but they passed away and their brother got a record. They would say, yeah, he was arrested in 1994 for such and such, such and such. Why is that necessary? Why is that you dehumanizing this individual? And for the life of me, I don't understand. I'm gonna get off my pedestal. I mean, not my pedestal, but my footstool. I do not like when you refer to humans that are incarcerated as inmates or convicts. Man, that's a human being. When you can subconsciously dehumanize this individual, then whatever happens to him, that's what happened to him. But if it'll happen in this realm, then it'll help you doing it in another realm. So then we as a people, we as humans, we begin to devalue our own lives. And when that take place, they up in the scope. I talked to a young brother the other day. He was like, Mr. Bowler, this kid is in the youth detention center. And he got 2 murder charges. And I'm like, we started talking about what is disrespect to you? And he was just like, when you do something to one of my homies, and we're going to do something back. And we're going to up the score. And I was just like, I couldn't tell. We was in a group setting. But his mindset was, it was like a score, bro. It was like a score. And they got 2 of his, and he was going to get 2 of theirs. And he got 2 of theirs. And now he's finna be in jail for the rest of his life. So maybe he got a reputation. But what I'm telling you is that, man, we losing at an all-time high, man. It's almost like genocide. It's almost like genocide because everything is structured for us. And then we're the majority in the prison system. And as you can see on some of my other stories, bro, they don't care about the people that's in the prison, man. These people not being rehabilitated, not being educated. They're not. The fundamental aspect of prison is gone. And they just having their way. They having drugs. They having sex. They doing everything. They having firearms. A sister got unalive because this dude got a firearm and he in his feelings, he unalived this sister. This is a sister that worked with the food. It's out of control, but it looked like it's just one incident or a series of individual incidents, but it is the cultivation of a plot. It is chess. It is not checkers. And we can scream, put the guns down, and we can protest, and we can do all this, bro. But it started with shifting the paradigm, the way that we think. I think, and this is what I'm gonna do a story on that Luke case, because that Luke case was monumental in parental advisory, and at some point in time, they tried to stop that from taking place. And when he won, and it looked like it was a victory, but the lyrics of the music was allowed to stay in the music, and the artistry of it, in my personal opinion, died on that day. I know this seemed like it was left field, but it'll all make sense sooner or later. Because sometimes people talk and you don't hear them for a minute. But
Freedom is a choice, are trying to do the work, giving this community something to gain, after all.
Once we start doing some things that we need to do, we will be able to change the narrative of this area.
Howard says he's open to work with police, but also believes this should involve politicians, the school system, and mental health professionals. 11 Alive did reach out to DeKalb County Police about the violence on Flat Shoals Road. We have yet to get a response. Morning community activists in...
What I will say is that I was asked about the police, and I think that the person who was giving the interview thought that I was going to talk bad about the police, but the truth of the matter is I got brothers that's on the police department like I got brothers that's in the chain gang. And the brothers that's on the police department, I talk to them just like I talk to people that's in the chain gang. These my brothers. These my people. And so this man is trying to do a job. And to try to fight with the police is weird, because when I have any type of issues, I'm calling 911 in the name of Jesus. But also, the police don't stop crime in the neighborhood. They react to crimes being committed. The issues that we're having as an entity, as a race, is that we train to go. Some of our kids are trained to go, and unfortunately, they've been trained to go in the wrong direction, man. Like, share, subscribe, get somebody to pay attention. If they don't listen this time, maybe they'll listen next time. It's your boy Butler. We out.